Yo, what is going on, beautiful people? We are back with another episode of Respect the Game podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. If this is your first time listening, we promise you that whatever we talk about on this episode, it would either make you love the game, hate the game, but most certainly respect the game. My name is Edward, named after my father, a great man, great decision by my mother. Shout out to my grandmother too for helping raise me. Start what you're doing. Please go follow at EMACStats, EMCSTATS for all your up-to-date sports coverage from the high school level all the way up to the pros. And enough about me. Let's kick it to my brother so they can introduce themselves.
Man, Shineheart is a charismatic, hood, intellectual excellence at its finest, man. SoundCloud, Twitter, YouTube, Cash App, whatever, man. Shineheart is old. Man, respect the game.
Yo, it's the one and only Black Peace, the host of Talkin Smoke, the host with the most that blows the most smoke, the rap plug, the hip hop plug, of course. Check me out on Spotify, also on Apple Podcasts, and anywhere you get dope ass podcasts from, man. You know.
Good evening, beautiful people. My name is Sedacious Xavier Miles, the one and only. And on behalf of me and the brothers, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, the nigga that forgot his black shirt tonight, but I got my hat, so we good. Take it away, bro.
Not playing, by the way.
Not playing. We was, I guess,
the spirit letters.
Yeah, the spirit letters. We was unplannedly in sync tonight.
Well, this shit happened literally
the spirit
5 seconds before we came on, bro. So.
Man. So to kick it off, man, I want to start with Dacious, then go to Shineheart, because I know Black Peace's answer. If you had to choose, like you said, like you just said, we're about to see this with the 76ers and Ben Simmons not being able to shoot. So Dacious, if you had to choose one, who are you going to pick, Ben Simmons or Joel?
On my team?
Yeah.
You said Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid?
Yeah.
Joel Embiid.
Izzo?
Joel Embiid.
I Joel Embiid too. Darnell, you are the odd man out. You say Ben Simmons. State your claim.
Man, that Magic Johnson bullshit don't work. And Magic Johnson was accompanied by arguably the best centers who ever lived and one of the best winningest players, not only in collegiate history but NBA history.
Bro, Magic Johnson can shoot a three.
Eventually, he got there.
Hey, brother, I'm telling you right now, they can't wait to the end of Ben Simmons' career to go for the championship aspirations. We ain't got that kind of time, bro. You've been in the fucking league for 5 years now. You still can't shoot outside of 7-8 feet. That's piss poor. That's unacceptable. That's a testament to you and what the fuck you not doing in the offseason. I like Ben Simmons, bro. Notice I said like, but in regards to him leading you to where you want to be, all that getting into the paint, everybody know what you want to do, Ben.
Giannis
gonna wall that shit up.
But you can go Black Peace.
10 and 8 don't impress me either because your 17 off of fucking
but let's talk about it. This is your point guard who other teams are now taking a shack attack approach on you late in game situations.
And he can shoot free throws.
But I'm sorry, Darnell, we've been talking over you. You said you would pick Ben Simmons.
First off of health reasons. Second of all, I'm always about a player that's always going to make other players better because you can't win the game all by yourself. I do believe in a time into learning your shot. It ain't gonna take no couple of years. It takes a while to get a shot, bro. I don't know who y'all been watching, but it takes a while to get a shot, especially if you ain't never had one. So it's gonna take a minute. Jason Kidd being my prime example.
Yes, it took a fucking like time to wait 10 years for you to get a shot.
But did you get benefits from him throughout his career?
I'm not winning.
Benefits from Jason Kidd's career? You get benefits from him from helping other players or
Jason Kidd won. And Jason Kidd was a guard.
Jay Kidd got to the finals. If I'm not
that's what I'm saying.
Jason Kidd didn't have a 3-point shot. It's different. Jason Kidd developed a 3-point shot late. He still had a decent mid-range game to get him and do whatever he wanted to do on the court.
And that too, Darnell, bro, you talking about, I don't know who y'all been watching. It takes time to develop a jump shot. It takes time to develop a jump shot that you're trying to take in a game. How's he going to develop anything he's not taking in a game?
He don't even.
Well, why would
you can't develop
at what
something
point
you don't
when they build a
actually
team around you that has professional shooters that he has to just really put himself in that position, dude? You take if he is going to take any shots, take them when they're blown out. There's no point taking them in there right now. He has plenty of time.
You know what that is?
Number one seed.
That's bullshit analytics. I'm gonna safeguard my field goal percentage, and I'm gonna take these higher percentage shots because I'm scared of lowering my percentage, and therefore people actually seeing me as a lesser diminished player of what they thought I was gonna be coming out of college.
But he's still getting success.
That's just a psychological fear that he has to overcome.
Okay,
bro.
To your point,
everything to do in his mind.
To your point, Darnell, yes, they are a number one seed in the regular season, but we just got through having a conversation about the Bucks and how they're just a good regular season team. Could we get to a point where we say
they're a great regular season team?
A great regular season team. Could we get to a point where we say, Ben Simmons, and maybe Ben Simmons, I know earlier you were just saying it's just the situation. He needs to be in a situation where, we don't need him to take a jump shot. But it's just like, bro, if you're the second best player on your team and you're a point guard, and we know your only arsenal of offense is getting in the paint, bro, that's like he ain't no Chris Paul floor general where like he's affecting the game crazy with assists and just time management. So like,
and what that was his idea. Well, what that is the idea, and he's getting better with every year.
Give him time, I guess.
What we focus on your strong points. I'm saying, like, y'all don't believe in. Like, it's funny how y'all don't believe in time, but some of y'all favorite players took time.
Nigga, take a shot in the game. Take a jumper.
You have shooters around you.
Game.
So, what
you mean you play?
Because Ben Simmons plays how you play, except you shoot better than Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? He plays exactly how you play.
I leave it at that, man.
He's taller than you. If you have Ben Simmons' height, you should go to the NBA because you'll be able to dunk just like him, and you have a shot way better than him. The only thing you're missing is his height. Because he plays just like him. He's scrappy.
I mean, at the end of the day, man,
he's a playmaker. He plays defense. And he can make the
defense. Y'all people, they criticize him for that one feature, not being able to shoot. Yes, it's basketball. Yes, he wants to make the ball into the hoop.
Jumper.
Yeah, but you couldn't make those 3-point shots that you make. If you couldn't make the 3-point shots that you can make and the mid-range shots that you can make, Darnell, you'd be a liability on a pickup basketball court. Because you can play defense, but on the flip side, when we need points,
the name of the game is put the ball in the hole.
Yes, true.
Because if we play a 3-on-3 and everybody scored 10 points on that team, everybody on our team needs to score 10 points too. That's the only way
And also the way that he's designed to play with, he's not supposed to be the primary scorer. You don't have to be a primary scorer to be great.
You know why?
Often misconstrued.
You know why it's designed that way?
But you have to be a threat.
He can't fucking shoot. If Ben Simmons can shoot, we will be talking about him potentially being a remnant of the next coming of LeBron James, bro. That's how great a player he is at everything else. But guess what? Basketball is kind of primarily predicated off shooting the fucking ball. And if you can't
can get the ball to them. And the speed, the athleticism, keep up with them. The moment you try to lock him down, he's already going to try to find somebody else.
So you had not letting him off the hook. They paying that man $160-some million. You are doing your whole team a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice as a player by not developing. It's been 5 years, bro, and you're still not even attempting jumpers in games, bro.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 years, Ben Simmons has made 5 3-pointers as a point guard.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
As a point guard,
how many and how many 3-point shooters they always kept around him?
No, I don't even care about that, bro. He's made 5 threes. He doesn't take jumpers, Darnell. Why don't you see like that's problematic, brother? They're not going nowhere in the playoffs primarily because Joel Embiid is a great all-around player. He plays defense. and he has a full offensive game. We both can admit his only liability on Joel Embiid, the only knock on him is just being injury prone and him not being available when you need him most. But Ben Simmons, the knock on him is it ain't the fact that you can't shoot, and then you won't even attempt them because the only way you get better is if you try it and attempt it in a game.
And he's a 60, and at best, he's a 61% free throw shooter. This is your point guard we talking about.
Your point guard, and when he gets to the line, he's not making free throws.
You can't shoot, bro. You can't come across half court and I know I got a droop. I can drape off the 3-point line from you.
Everybody calling out, hey, sag off, rebound.
Yeah. You can't come across.
Because they know he got to come in there, bro.
Across half court, I got to beat him there.
And I think it's psychological at this point. I really honestly believe he's scared to shoot him.
And Darnell,
got into his head
right,
so much.
You're the team guy, right? It's like, yo, why do you want to put pressure on Ben Simmons to be a shooter and he has shooters around him? Yes, great. But Darnell, bro, you can't take away the value and being a threat, bro. If guys don't feel like I need to guard him, what happens if
he's hindering the whole team, bro?
Ben Simmons
shrinks the floor.
Ben Simmons is in his 4th year. He's not going to develop a jumper to his. Ben Simmons isn't going to develop a jumper to his 8th year. I'm going to sag off him and I'm going to double the other shooter that the 76ers have because I don't have to worry about Ben Simmons shooting.
A person that, not mistaken, that went to Kentucky, kicked the motherfucker in the face. Where's the number 9 for Boston? LA again, New Orleans. He had no shot either. Rajon Rondo didn't have a jump shot. But yeah, he didn't get the same criticism.
Nigga, Rajon Rondo was the number 1 pick in the draft, fool.
Okay.
What do you mean?
He has a rating.
Ben Simmons was thought of as the next coming of LeBron James. That's what they were saying about him. That's what they were.
And last time I checked, he wasn't. And last time I checked, Ben Simmons isn't playing with 3 Hall of Famers. Last time I checked, so you really didn't need Rajon Rondo to be knocking down 3-pointers when you got, I don't know, the second best all-time 3-point shooter on your team. Like, come on, D. Come on, bro.
And again, you're playing with 3 other future Hall of Fame players, 2 of which are wing players that being
so a MVP candidate is nothing. That means nothing to nobody. A current MVP candidate on your team is just like, oh, that's nothing. It's just him by himself. He has to carry this team by himself.
Darnell,
I want him can't shoot.
I want you to stop focus on everybody else for a second. This argument is about Ben Simmons and his lack of abilities and how that hampers and hurts his team. We're talking about him. I don't give a fuck if he had, man, Lord forgive. I don't care if he had Peter from the Bible on his team, bro. He can't shoot. Ben Simmons can't shoot, and he is a detriment to his team. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if he could, we talking about Ben Simmons potentially being the best player in basketball. If Ben Simmons could shoot, he would be in consideration for top 5 player.
You agree that Rajon Rondo?
With that being the fact that he can't shoot, the fact that he cannot shoot, he's top 50 now, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
The fact that he can't shoot, he's top 50. Okay, that's fine. You live with that. You sleep.
I don't think he's top 20.
Whoa, that's fine.
I can name you 20 better players.
You said what you said.
That's better than Ben Simmons?
Yes, I can name 20 players that's better than Ben Simmons, bro. Right now.
You said 20.
20. 19 for sure.
This is what I'm going to say real quick before Isaac goes. Darnell, the game isn't just about scoring, and I understand and I respect the game in that regard, but we cannot act like you're a person's the person being an offensive threat doesn't also carry a significant weight on a basketball team as a starting point guard.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Especially when you're like,
and I'm gonna hurt your feelings, bro. That nigga Ben Simmons ain't even Giannis. And that's sad to say, but he ain't even that, bro. He not. Because you know what? Even Giannis can dominate from inside of the paint. Ben Simmons, how many points do he average off of his great athletic prowess of him being able to dominate on the inside? How many points did he average?
This season, he averaged 14 points per game.
Wait, what's his assist work, though?
That is fucking pedestrian.
He's 14 points per game this season and seven rebounds a game and 6 assists a game in the regular season. Hold on, before y'all talk, let me get y'all the playoffs.
Pedestrian.
And the playoffs so far right now, Ben Simmons is averaging 15 points per game.
1 point higher.
15 points per game.
How many losses?
And 10 assists.
That's not bad.
Weird.
How many losses?
Put some money they lose this series. Put some money on it. Put some money they lose this series.
Who they won? Oh no, two. They played. No, who did they play? With the Wizards. The Wizards. They
played
lost
the Wizards
one against.
And they lost one game.
And then they just lost.
You really talking
Atlanta.
about his losses in the playoffs, and you talking about? Come on, bro. The Wizards had a losing record. It's not a great team. Not even a. They got in by the grace of Jesus, Jehovah, Shalom. Like
so far he's 4-2 in the playoffs.
Ben Simmons, he ain't that, bro.
15
I
points.
get it. Y'all don't believe in Ben Simmons. For some strange reason, y'all hate on this man's game because he cannot shoot the basketball. I get it. That's fine.
I mean, he's almost in the playoffs. He's almost there to triple double.
I know he's garbage. That's what y'all said. He's not top 50, and he's garbage.
I didn't say he was garbage. I just said
y'all
wouldn't put him on
y'all's
better
team.
players.
Y'all wouldn't
it was okay.
do
So
anything.
You want to hang
he's
on?
not a
I said
successful
he wasn't
player.
top 50.
Well, you gotta tell me.
He's not a rookie of the year.
You got
like that.
Okay, so that was hyperbole, right, bro? That was hyperbole.
Yeah. No, he's garbage.
He probably is top 50, but he's definitely not top 20. And that's in my opinion, bro.
Hey, can we stop the recording?
So he's garbage,
run these names.
No, let him go live.
Nah, we on the record.
I get it.
Cool, we live. I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I don't care. These are people that I want on my team over Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons can't shoot. And in the playoffs, and if I want a championship, I need people who can shoot. Period. Not niggas who do layups and dunks who can dribble. I'm sorry. Can we write this down too as I count them out? Can we? That's one.
Hold on.
Can we mark them down?
Blake Griffin didn't have a jump
so,
shot. I mean, people say he was a pretty awesome guy.
KD.
There's plenty of players.
Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard.
And that line about to get real thin.
James Harden.
It's really not. I'm just waiting for my boy to describe me. Joel Embiid. These are all players that I want before Ben Simmons.
You got James Harden?
Oh,
of course.
So health. So
James
health
Harden.
and everything involved. You want to get the injury prone? Okay, that's a bad.
James Harden.
Bro, Ben Simmons missed
Kyrie
his whole rookie season because of injuries. Darnell, stop saying that.
What else?
Kyrie Irving.
Rookie season.
Kyrie, Steph, Clay.
In real thing.
Devin Booker.
It's not.
Yeah, help him out.
No, I don't need no help, bro. Ben Simmons ain't shit.
Dang.
What number we at?
Donovan Mitchell? Nikola
Yes.
Jokic?
Oh, whoa.
Hell yes.
Let's
Donovan,
get
I want Donovan Mitchell over Ben Simmons. You know why? Because
Luka
Donovan Mitchell
Doncic
can shoot, and he's a 3-level scorer. That means he can go
And
mid.
his team is also number one this season.
What do you mean?
Right?
His team is number one this season, just like Ben Simmons, Darnell.
Well, no. In the
team is number one in the West.
Winning. Like overall playoffs. Remember
What
that?
you mean?
You mean to tell me you're not gonna give him time? Are you telling me you're not gonna give him time, Darnell? Like we need to give
Donovan
him
Mitchell got in the league
time doesn't
after
matter,
Ben
right?
Simmons. Fool.
Well, what are y'all talking about? Y'all not talking about Donovan Mitchell and Ben Simmons, are y'all?
He only made it
Darnell is.
He gets swept in the second round every time. Gentleman sweep.
All right, so far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I'm really just dumbfounded that you defended Ben Simmons to this extent. It's really almost
No,
pathetic.
wait,
And I
we're
really
not done.
expected a lot more than you, Darnell. But I'm about to. How many we got? 11.
We had 13. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Let me
5,
get these
6,
shits out
7,
real
8,
quick, bro,
9,
because I
10,
haven't
11,
named.
12.
I haven't even named about.
We had 13.
All right, bet. So I got Jokic on that list. I got Jimmy Butler that I want above Ben Simmons as well. So that's 15 right there. Did I already have Paul George? And I don't even like Paul George. Do I have Paul George on that list?
No, I put
Oh my God. I'm
yes.
there.
Yes.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I refuse to take anything else you say seriously as far as this list goes.
No. You can't put Paul George on there now.
Absolutely not.
Why
Hell
can't?
No. Never in his life.
Why can't? Let's do. Okay,
No.
let me ask you.
No.
Edward, let me talk to you. You the
Yeah,
only
the
one that
All-Star
seems like
team, you can
I'm
beat
talking
LeBron
to
by
Edward, bro.
himself practically.
I know you about to Christian right now, bro. I'm talking to Edward. If I put listen to me. If I put Paul George on the 76ers right now with Tobias Harris and with Joel Embiid.
No, sir.
And we not asking Paul George to still be the first option. Joel Embiid is our definitive dominant first option. I like that team. I ask, you know why? I'm not asking Paul George to be a man in crunch time. I'm still compassionate to Joel Embiid. Come on, bro. Ben Simmons can't shoot. He ain't shit. If we want to win a game and it's close, guess what we gonna do? You know what they want to do? If they want to win a game, they take Ben Simmons' trash ass out the game because why? Because he can't shoot free throws.
Wait. So
he's a layup and a dunker.
He ain't gonna make the decision to
just
take
so
free
happens
throws.
to be able to dribble. He just so happened to be able to dribble. He's a 6'10" dude who can dribble. Congratulations.
Who we got?
14
we got 16. We had 16.
Okay. We still going on this bet. Bet.
No, I've already voided it.
Four more people that I.
Who else?
Play all P.
You defending Ben Simmons for literally 20 minutes tells me everything that I need.
And I haven't rejected many. I haven't rejected that many. I rejected 2 players, bro.
I told you I'm on the record. I don't like Paul George at all.
Yes, I want to put Jamal Murray
all around game than Ben Simmons.
We had 16 with PG.
All right, now come on.
I can't put
Michael
Porter Jr. on there neither.
All right, so this is my list. Let me name 4 people.
Go Izzo. It's a good episode.
Hey, I mean, y'all doing good. You're doing good except for the 2 that I was
What's
like
the other
2
fault, bro?
I'm just waiting till Darnell get it out, bro. He about to Christian me today. God damn, but it's cool though. It's cool. All right, so we cool. All right, so my remaining 4. I think we got Jimmy Butler still on that list. That's correct. All right, cool. Hate to say it, don't really hate to say it, but I forgot Jason Tatum. Damn, I'm asleep on Tatum. How I forget that? It's gonna hurt some feelings too. On a playoff team, I'm going to take Jaylen Brown over Ben Simmons. Here's why. He's gonna give you similar things defensively, and he's gonna average 23 points a game. I can't do shit with 15, bro. And you aren't effective in the fourth quarter because we have to sit you down because people foul you because you can't shoot from the line and you can't shoot outside of 7 feet. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry. 2 more. Jason Tatum?
2 more.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
2 more. We had 18.
We can't definitively put Jaylen Brown. I can definitively put Jason Tatum.
This is my list, brother. This ain't your list.
Bro, but you can't say that he just better. You can't say that they better than Ben Simmons, though. Everybody else you said, bro, is better than Ben Simmons. I'll give you that. But I can't say Jaylen Brown.
Those 17 you was rocking with. Those 17 that I named.
You said Jason Tatum. You said Jason Tatum, bro.
That's cool, bro. That's on you. I'm just telling you who I want on my team as opposed to Ben Simmons. I think we got defense down there. I want John Morant on my team. Yeah, I'm hurting some feelings. And you know why? I'm just telling you who I want. So this has turned into not better than, but who I want in regards to winning a championship on a playoff team. I'm admitting that.
Hey, that one called an audible. That one called a mean audible.
I'm admitting that. So I'm gonna give you. I'm hard pressed to pick somebody else just out of the blue, bro. So and really, because Ben Simmons a 4, I want to put a 5 at his position. Do we got some 5s that are better? I think Bam Adebayo is a better shooter than Ben Simmons. I do believe that in my heart of hearts.
Absolutely. Everybody is.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, right.
Jesus Christ. Like I said.
So that we're absolutely clear on Sean Hart's Izzo list. This is not completely this is not completely revolved around who's better than Ben Simmons, but who Sean Hart Izzo personally himself would prefer on his team in a playoff series other than Ben Simmons. Is that correct?
That is correct, but I'll preface it even further. The first 12 to 15, probably actually do think they're better than Ben Simmons.
No, bro. I got all the way down.
But
to
that
Jason
last
Tatum,
five, it was. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was hard drawing the last five because I got Jason Tatum better than Ben Simmons right now currently. If anybody argues that, go argue your mama.
Darnell, you gotta take that. You gotta take that.
I'm gonna make a graphic, obviously with the video, but for the people who are listening, our listeners. So Shine Izzo, his list, LeBron James, his list of who is better than Ben Simmons and who he would also prefer on his team in a playoff series over Ben Simmons. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic.
I didn't even say Luka. I'm tripping. Luka, yeah.
I got you back, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Nikola Jokic,
yes.
Jimmy Butler, Paul George, yes. Tatum had Tatum at number 17. Mm-hmm. So 17 and up, were you saying by far better than Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
Some of those are eking by, but better than Ben Simmons nonetheless. Yeah.
Oh, that's you. My bad. That's your list. I'm sorry. That's your list. But
I don't think he was saying it. I don't think Izzo was ranking. I think he was just. I don't think he was
So
ranking.
This is what I want to say. If I can
those first 12 are lots. Most definitely better than Ben Simmons. But those last remaining
all the way
five,
down to your Tatum. If you switch Jason Tatum and Jimmy Butler,
really
right?
That's
you got, Edward, sorry.
Jimmy. So before I say
you at 17 right now, right?
Yeah, I'm at 17. Right, so before I say this, Sedacious, I think Isaac was just spitballing. Obviously, his list kind of comes off as like ranking, like who's better, but I think he was just spitballing ideas. But
exactly.
But after Luka Doncic at 13, Nikola Jokic at 14, then 15 Jimmy Butler. I know you say switch Tatum with Jimmy Butler. So 15 Jimmy Butler, Paul George at 16, Jason Tatum at 17, Jaylen Brown at 18, Ja Morant at 19, Bam Adebayo at 20.
I don't have Bam at 20 though. I don't have Bam at 20.
Okay, so you're not gonna go. Okay, who you got at 20?
I'm not gonna go Bam.
Can we lock Ja Morant? Can we lock Ja Morant and can we lock Jason Tatum before Jimmy Butler's name? Would you agree with that, Izzo? You would lock Jason Tatum.
I don't think Ja Morant is better than Jimmy Butler as he currently is.
You don't think Ja Morant is better than Jimmy Butler?
Not right now. I think his ceiling is extremely higher than Jimmy Butler, but right now, with what Jimmy shown last year in the playoffs, I'm not gonna rank and disrespect Ja Morant or disrespect Jimmy Butler.
Izzo.
And that would be 20. I want Trae Young before I want Ben Simmons, bro. And you know why? There's literally one reason why. Why? Because they can fucking shoot.
Bro, but okay, so check it out. So we still got 3 holes.
We don't.
Yes, because the argument that I need to win with Darnell is that there's 20 motherfuckers that'll still start before him. So I can't, because Darnell could argue he could argue Jaylen Brown over Ben Simmons.
And Ja Morant.
He could argue, I would not argue Ja Morant over Ben Simmons, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's a lot.
I'll give you Jason Tatum. I give you an argument over him.
I would.
You would argue that Ben Simmons is better than Ja Morant?
No, I'm saying the opposite, the other way around. Ja Morant better than Ben Simmons.
Okay, so Jason Tatum is a lock. Trae Young is a new lock, and Ja Morant is another lock. That Bam Adebayo shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Izzo say Bam out. So he replaced at the 20th. You got Trae Young.
Yeah, Bam out.
So
okay, all right. Hold on.
Trae Young, Jason Tatum, and
okay.
Ja
So
Morant.
I ain't gonna lie. We have yet to say Giannis' name. I take Giannis before I take Ben Simmons, bro. Because you know why, bro? Giannis at least go shoot some. And you know what?
He tried.
He go make a few.
And matter of fact, and here's something for you.
Each one of them players on your list has some kind of flaw. And I hate the fact that even though,
of course, they not perfect players. I didn't.
And that's the thing. Even though that you can admit and say his only flaws that he cannot shoot, you dub him that they all are better than him. Even though defense is a very important thing, even though hustle is an important thing, even though controlling the pace is an important thing, even managing the game is an important thing, even finding your teammates is an important thing. Even
managing the game,
just
nigga,
all
he don't
these
play
important
quarterback
factors,
for the
but the fact that this
Seattle
man cannot
Seahawks,
shoot,
bro. He play basketball. I don't need him to manage the game because his passing,
so you need the point guard to manage the game.
His prolific, visionary passing
is dogs.
Yeah. So, finish up. I know y'all was both talking. Finish what you were saying, Darnell. I want the people to hear what you were saying.
Basically, I just find it like it's funny that one little flaw, even though I have to admit it's crucial to basketball, ball in the hoop, I get it. He does not have that in particular flaw, but it's crucial to basketball. He does not have the in particular trait, but over the years, there's been champions who have this in particular trait, and they seem to just make it to seem like, oh, he's not going to be able to do anything because he cannot shoot. And I just find it ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, he does not need to be the point guard. He is a 6'10" man that can still move to small forward, power forward. It is turned to a shooting game, but like things have changed. It's like when Nikolai winning the MVP. Anything can happen. Anything can get better if you put the right people around him. You never fucking know. So
this is what
his ability, his athleticism,
because of the people height. They put around him. He won MVP because he honed his skill set. He isn't athletic at all, right? So Ben Simmons has that going for him. He's extremely athletic. Nikola Jokic isn't athletic at all. One could argue he's probably one of the more least athletic players within the league. He has an elite skill set of passing, shooting,
court vision.
Absolutely, I know. I'm gonna some motherfuckers on. I know this. I've been on the 4 years,
bro.
Mello.
No, so you getting in your feelings. People been on Nikola Jokic. I've been knew he was a great player prior to you.
Since when? Since the playoffs?
Bro, why are you so mad now all of a sudden? Because I've been fucking trash. Sorry.
Wait. I mean,
Ben Simmons is trash. He won't make it.
That don't mean that you broke.
I got you.
That wasn't breaking news that Nikola Jokic was a great player, bro. Everybody, that's not even an argument. So you see what people try to do when they lose an argument? They try to pivot off something else and try to make another argument out of it. No, nobody's arguing that Nikola Jokic isn't a great player. People knew about him before you brought him up on the podcast a few weeks ago, brother. And I was one of those people who knew of his greatness, played with him plenty of times on 2K. Though I'm not a Jokic fan, I acknowledge his greatness, right? So we're not going to do that. We're not going to make another argument because we're losing this current argument. You're going to stand on and die on this hill on Ben Simmons being a suckish fucking player, not being able to.
Oh, yeah, because he never made Eastern Conference Finals or anything.
On Joel Embiid's back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tobias Harris back.
I give you this,
and
Darnell,
Jimmy Butler's
right?
back.
So I give you this, Darnell. We're talking about. We're talking about Ben Simmons.
Now, he forgot Jimmy Butler was on that team when they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and that's a person that I also had on my 20 list that was better than him, but go off. I just want you to know that.
So
Ben Simmons is trash.
The only thing I would give you, Darnell, within your argument is that
Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid.
Don't players
it don't matter.
Don't players deserve the grace to improve over time, as you've been saying about Ben Simmons and his shot? He's only been in the league for 4 years, so we may see improvement in years 6, 7, 8, 9, so on and so forth. But
Blake Griffin, Rondo, these great players that people highlight.
Improving would imply that he starts it and just isn't good at it.
The longer he takes the start, the longer it's going to take to improve it.
That's my point. That's my point. I wish we could talk about the fact that Ben Simmons was a bad shooter. Hell, I don't even know if he's a bad shooter, bro. You know why? He doesn't take them. He doesn't. And you can't argue, bro. We don't really know if he's a good or bad shooter. He doesn't take them.
Hold on, real quick, and we'll wrap the show with Izzo's list, right? So we're just talking about Nikola Jokic. Just to run it back again, because I don't know. It's hard to like really debate when everybody gives like a person their proper respect, and just giving Nikola Jokic, aka the Joker, again his proper respect for winning the NBA MVP this year. Regular season, he led his team in points, rebounds, assists, and field goal percentage. Regular season, the Joker averaged 26 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists a game, 56% from the field. In the playoffs, he upped that 31 points. Thus far in the playoffs, he's up there to 31 points per game, still 10 rebounds a game. Dipped off in the assists, but obviously playoffs, he's gonna get more touches as the go-to guy. Dipped off, and right now he has 4 assists a game in the playoffs, but still shooting 50%, still shooting above 50%. Got his team to third seed. Jamal Murray only played 48 games this season. We know those games were out towards that end of the season stretch where you're trying to fight for seeding. So Jokic rallied the troops. Again, first player in the Nuggets franchise history with the MVP, first center since Shaq in 2000 to win the MVP, and he is the only second round draft pick at draft pick 41, only player in the second round to win.
Edward, quick question for you, Darnell. Just a simple yes or no. Do the 76ers get out of the playoffs? First off, I'm going to back up a little bit. Do the 76ers make it to the fucking playoffs if Joel Embiid gets hurt at that 48th marker game and literally misses the rest of the season? Do the Sixers still win
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ben Simmons sucks.
Okay, that's a little sarcastic.
Okay, so you being sarcastic. I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you a platform to explain yourself, bro.
Hey, yo. No, I'm not. I'm saying, do it. If I say yes, you're not going to take that. You're going to argue it again. You're going to make your debate. And I'm saying, no,
I'm not arguing, bro. I just felt as though you were saying it sarcastically. So I just want to know, was that a genuine point that you felt? That's all. I just want to know where you genuine.
No, I'm just not about to go down the rabbit hole. I know when we found 20 to say something is about to be backfired.
We ain't found 20 better than Ben.
All right, it ain't no backfire, bro. He say he's trying to wrap the show.
If that's the case, then I would say Ben Simmons it wouldn't be the same seeding, but they would make it to the playoffs.
I'm sorry. I need to know.
Absolutely. It would not be the exact same seeding, but it'll make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right. Because in the East, you can have a losing record and still make
that nigga Isaac is the devil,
see,
bro.
Exactly.
That nigga's
childish. It's fine.
Bro, that nigga is a troll, bro. That nigga Isaac is a troll.
And I'll tell you what.
I gave him an opportunity. And he took advantage of it, and that's fine.
They were fighting with a team who had a losing record. Granted, they had Bradley Beal. Yes, they had Russell Westbrook. I'm just saying, bro. Like, this is who we fighting for.
This is Shahor's list as we get ready to wrap. And I guess we'll try to finish it off at 20. So when I, for the people listening, when I say lock, and just correct me if I'm wrong, Shahor, when I say lock, that is implicating that you believe those players are better players than Ben Simmons. If I don't say lock,
yeah. Now go off.
All right. LeBron James.
I'll correct you as you go, too. I'll correct you as you go.
LeBron James, lock. Kevin Durant, lock. Anthony Davis, lock. Kawhi Leonard, lock. Joel Embiid, lock. James Harden, lock. Kyrie Irving, lock. Stephen Curry, lock. Klay Thompson, lock. Devin Booker, lock. Luka Doncic, lock. Nikola Jokic, lock. Jason Tatum, lock. Jimmy Butler, lock. Paul George, lock.
I don't like Paul George that much, but I'll take him in the playoffs over Ben Simmons. So not a lock on that of him being better, and that's where I kind of steer into the realm of who I would want in a playoff series, right? So after that, that's where it kind of goes downhill for me. And the reason I say Jimmy Butler is better than Ben Simmons.
Hold on. Trae Young, lock.
I don't think Trae Young is an overall better player than Ben Simmons, right? Again, that plays into the hyperbole that I was kind of playing with Darnell, but not a lock on being better than Ben though. Not Trae.
So no lock on Jimmy. Well, I think you said is Jimmy Butler a lock?
I would say lock on Jimmy.
Okay.
And the reason being is because he was with that team when they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Ben was averaging, I believe, an abysmal 9 points a game in that series. So you could take that to your bank too. I don't think Magic Johnson ever averaged 9 points in a series, but go ahead, Edward, since that's what you want to compare him to.
So after those guys who are locks, there is no lock on the remaining Trae Young, Ja Morant, Jaylen Brown, and I think those are the only three. Because you said lock on Jimmy.
And
are you locking
Tatum.
Paul George even though you don't like him?
So what's the argument at this point?
You said a lock on Trae Young?
I said a lock on Jason Tatum.
Oh yeah. I got you on that. So no lock on. Well, I know you said you don't like him, but is it a lock on Paul George?
I'm gonna say not a lock.
You don't
on
have
Paul
to.
George.
I'm just asking.
It's not a lock on Paul George because that nigga don't.
All right, so
he don't rise in the playoffs either. He don't.
And I respect you for that, and I can sleep tonight. I appreciate you so much for that. Everything else I'll take.
Bro, I hate Paul George. You know that. You know that.
It don't matter
I don't
like
Paul
not.
George.
You still put him on that list, and that kind of so you're like, wait a minute.
So we got. I mean, your list can stay as it is, but this would just imply that there's no lock on the last four of Trae Young, Ja Morant, Jaylen Brown, and Paul George.
Right, but I would
and
want
so you
those
have
guys in the playoff series over Ben Simmons. Not a lock as in better than Ben Simmons, but I would rather those players as opposed to Ben Simmons in a playoff series. But the other 16 ahead of them, lock the key, throw that bitch away.
I ain't gonna do it.
Can I say this? For a playoff series in the next 2 years, I'll take every last one of those players. And the longevity of a contract of 8 years, I'll take Ben Simmons. Say what you want, but you know
you are betting
that's not
on
like
him
that doesn't
getting
exist,
a
but that's fine. That's how I do feel.
Hold on. Don't say that. Izzo, say that again, Darnell.
I'll say in the next for like 2 years going, if you had to, it was like a 2 years of getting these players you said, absolutely 110%, I'll get them with Ben Simmons. But over a 8 course years, I will have to pick Ben Simmons over most of them.
You take Ben Simmons long term over those guys. But you'll take those guys short term.
Not all of them, absolutely not all of them. Now, I'm not a dummy. I'm not a complete utter idiot. But a nice amount of them, like I'll have to squeeze out Ben over them in an 8 year run. Because I believe in round year. Now you can say what y'all want about them years, but year 5, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because if he got somewhat of a shot by year 5, and there ain't no better talent, I don't know what to tell you. Ben Simmons gonna be that man. But like I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't remember that Jason Kidd didn't really have an excellent shot. People didn't remember that Kobe Bryant used to disrespect Rajon Rondo in the finals and tell him to shake the shot and embarrass the shit out of him as if he wasn't this and that. So, like I said, it happens. I like how people have amnesia to it. That's the thing about it. Like, I remember when Rajon Rondo. Exactly. Thank you. He used to put him out. No, take that shot.
You made me mad with that because Kobe is the reason why Rondo even got a fucking shot right now. Kobe was like,
exactly.
Rondo got the ball, go get Ray Allen.
So it's one of those things where I'm looking at like you act as if players can't somewhat flourish or somewhat successful, even though they don't have a certain property in their game.
By the time that nigga developed that trash ass corner 3, because that's all players do. I hate when they say, "Oh, the player developed the shot." Man, Jason Kidd became a great corner 3 shooter at the very ending portion of his career. Rode off in the sunset on Dirk Nowitzki's back, winning the championship in Dallas. I don't give a fuck what you say. Man, Ben Simmons, brother, if he don't learn how to shoot like yesterday, this shit is looking downhill because it doesn't even look like he cares or is remotely interested in trying to shoot. And that's my problem. I wouldn't have a problem if he shot them and missed them. My problem is
you
don't even attempt it.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. Because at that point, no, I'm not. You know why? Because at that point, man, it's basketball. Guess what basketball requires you to do? Because you can't dunk and lay up every fucking possession, especially not in the playoffs. You have to shoot. That is going to be your primary means of getting the ball into the basket unless you're laying the ball up, you're dunking it, or you're shooting a free throw.
It's a make or miss
league.
He
can't do one of those 3. And he can't shoot a free throw, and he can't shoot outside of 7 or 8 feet. So
Yeah, it's a make or miss league. I can also say I wouldn't penalize or criticize him for like not making shots because like even when Giannis like missed horribly, I'd be like, I respect that, Giannis. You trying.
And thank you, bro. And that's why, and I gave Giannis his respect for that, bro. Because I'm like, bro, even though Giannis can't shoot, bro, Giannis shoots them. He's still a shooter mid-range. He'll shoot a fadeaway like he Michael Jordan, or he'll shoot a three. Leave him open. Or don't even leave him open. He'll shoot some. And you know what? I got respect for that. Because
Giannis.
you up your probability of making shots. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And that's a quote out of a great basketball book. You're going to miss 100% of the shots you do not take. And that is the case for Ben Simmons right now. Take a shot, nigga. And I ain't talking about that Drake song for Thank Me Later. I think it was the second fucking
Take care.
Yeah, thank you. Shit.
Beautiful people, this is the Respect the Game podcast. If there are any 76ers or Ben Simmons fans out there, we ask kindly that y'all get in our comments and tell us why we may be horrifically wrong about Ben Simmons, and also agree with Black Peace and why he sees the future Ben Simmons developing a jump shot. Yes, this is the Respect the Game podcast. We hope that whether you hate it or love the conversation made you respect the game. As always, we do not take you listening for granted. And obviously, there's more great conversation like this to come. Next week, we should be at full strength with Coach Johnson. And so, yeah, man, we'll see you beautiful people next week, man. Thank y'all for listening. God bless.